talk out of Virginia, and I got started by, I'm a truck driver, and I used to talk on Channel 19. And one day, I was riding through going home, and the lady 64, she's deceased, rest in peace. She was bleeding over on Channel 19. So one day, I called my buddy, a buddy of mine named Brad's Monkey. I said, Brad, who is this lady? Her name, she said her name was, I Can't Help It. He said, that's lady 64.
How y'all doing?
So I said, okay. I said, well, take me where she lives. Let me see what's going on. He carried me around the street. She a block from where I used to live at. That big antenna spread across the house. So I said, man, that's cool. I said, man, I got to trying to get into that. So I called a buddy of mine, Heartbreaker, out of Virginia. I said, man, I need to get set up. I want to talk like this lady 64 talking. So he let me use one of his radios. That was over 20-some odd years ago. So I decided that he loaned me a realistic radio. And then I bought my first Washington radio from somebody. And that's how it all got started. And then I just been doing things, you know, ever since. Well, what I love about CB radio is I like to talk to the people around the, you know, different parts of the world. And competition, you know, that's what most of it is. You know, but I didn't start out that. I just started out just, you know, getting my name called, and then when somebody key on you or they'll pass a 5 on you, then you say, okay, well, what can I do to make this thing a little better for me? Here we are in 2024, and I think, well, if we don't get some of the younger people into the CB is not going to be existing. Because most of the older people, such as myself right now in 2024, I'm 61, and I'm not going to be around much longer. And if we don't get the younger ones involved, CB is going to be non-avoided. I want to thank my main Devil Dog. Devil Dog and I, we became just like this because I had several people that helped me build antennas, came to my house. I had no knowledge of it, but he said he was going to build one, and I went to him. I said, Devil Dog, I want to help you. He said, okay, and that's what happened. I went there and I helped him. And he showed me and taught me the difference in what we need to do to build one. And I built his and I built mine. And that's who I want to thank for it. Well, a mud duck is a person that talks not to the radio, but the opposite of the radio. Because if somebody pass a 5 to you and he don't keep the 5 the way you trying to get it to her, that's what I would consider a mud duck. We are currently in West Palm Beach, Florida at the Woodpecker Break 2024. The reason I came here is I just want to fellowship with these guys that I haven't seen and the ones that I'm, you know, for the first time meeting. I've already met some of the CBs that I haven't yet talked to over the years, and getting a chance to put a face to the name. One day, back in, I would have said 2014, somewhere in that nature, I got my first Dave May amp from Dave May out of North Carolina. Built me a 5-peel, plug in the wall. And once I got that thing hooked up, well, I thought I was the king of Petersburg. But it was all good. I mean, guys had a little bigger than I had, but I was over top of a lot of them because a lot of them didn't have it. So that was the greatest thing about it. I remember a long time ago, this guy, Bad Whiskey, Lady 64, my buddy Brad's Monkey, and we got a bunch of other guys, Bounty Hunter. I can't name them all, but those are quite a few ones on top of my head right off.